Hey everybody, it's Maria. Recently, I learned a really good tip about how to wrap for special events. And I really feel that this tip is universal. It's a good one that applies to everyone, and it goes like this. If you're going to a special event like a wedding or a bar or bat mitzvah or any event where you know that you're likely to hear loud music, always make sure that if you're going to wear a wrap that you choose a wrap style that gives you comfortable ear cover. Choose a wrap style that covers your ears comfortably. Now that could be any style of wrap, but if it covers your ears comfortably, it's probably a good one. Now, it doesn't offer a whole lot of protection against the loud music, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, if you do wear earplugs, it gives you an added measure of security. The earplugs can't really go. The earplugs are much more likely to stay inside your ears because they have no place to go. Now, I find though that in terms of wrap styles, while any wrap style that gives the woman comfortable ear cover will work, I find that the wrap styles that give me the most comfortable ear cover are turban wraps and turban style wraps. And I have found a new favorite turban wrap style that I love to wear for special events. And it's called the Marrakesh turban. I don't know why, but it really does work for special events, and I am going to demonstrate it here. Underneath the scarf, I am wearing my no-slip band and my classic shaper from Rapunzel. Now in general, I prefer height on my wraps, but I also happen to feel that any turban wrap or turban style wrap always looks better with a little height. But it's up to you. I always position it with height. Now on top of that, I am wearing a black 2-in-1 in a 1920s style turban. And there's a reason for that, which I'm going to explain later. I'm going to start off using a scarf that I like to use for special events. This scarf is called Floralesque. It's from Rapunzel. Now this Marrakesh turban will work with any long rectangular scarf, whether it's lightweight or pashmina weight. I have done it with pashmina weight scarves and it looks amazing. It happens that this Floralesque scarf is very lightweight, so it works. Like most turban wraps, you drape it from back to front, but you do it asymmetrically. What I like to do for this wrap is I try to drape it so that there is about 1/3 of the scarf on the short side and the remaining 2/3 on the other. I crisscross them in front. And now I hold on to that short side carefully. Well, I take the long side and I wrap it around my head, and then I bring it forward. And I bring it on top of the short tail. Then, this is where it takes just a little bit of dexterity, but again, completely doable. I reach out and I loop it through. But notice I do not pull it all the way through because the point is to leave a tail. Then I take the short tail and I tuck it in the back. And there is my Marrakesh turban. The reason that this has become a favorite wrap style for me is that whenever I wear it, it reminds me of a fancy updo. So I really love this. I usually like it with a shorter tail, but this works just fine. Now here comes part 2. The reason that I wore my black 2-in-1 is to demonstrate how this works in a sash form. Maybe you are like me and you like to wear a very basic, simple wrap as a base and then just jazz it up with a sash. Maybe you prefer to wear your own hair and you just want to jazz it up. Or maybe you're wearing a sheitel, a wig, and you want to jazz that up. Or maybe you do not cover all of your hair. You cover your hair partially, and you want something fun. Here's how to do the Marrakesh turban in a sash form. Again, I drape it from back to front. This time I am using a sari scarf. I really feel that this gives a very dressy look. And again, I'm draping it asymmetrically, 2/3 on one side, 1/3 on the short side. And I crisscross in the front. By the way, when you crisscross it in the front, keep that short side in the front, no matter how you do it. Wrap the long side around. Reach underneath. Knot it. Well, sort of. Loop it, but don't knot it. And then take the short tail and tuck it in. I particularly love this sash wrap because since I'm already wearing it on top of a turban wrap, I get a second layer of protection against the loud music. And again, a second layer of security if I want to wear earplugs. So that's the Marrakesh turban 2 ways. And remember, as I always say, play around, experiment, see what works for you, and have fun with it. And enjoy those and try to enjoy those special events because we really need that. Bye-bye.